All right, head coach Dan Watson joining us from the bench following his team's win today of 7-4. Dan, you and I talked about this many times probably over the years, including recently here. The fact that, you would be concerned if your team wasn't creating chances. They were creating chances, they just weren't getting goals, and now all of a sudden you get to the second period today and you start getting the goals.
Yeah, you just got to stick with it. The season, it's a long season, but there is a process, there is a method to some of that offensive-minded madness that we have as coaching staff and players, and you just have to stick with it. And laws of averages show if you're still getting all of those chances, some of those grade A chances, we have enough firepower and offensive-minded guys that those will drop and those will go in. So you just got to stick with it and manage that frustration level that was starting to creep in a little bit, but hopefully it'll give our guys some offensive confidence. Juddy, I'm sure you know a little bit about that in your playing days.
Yeah, we talked about it on the air, and finally get on the board. Obviously, Matt told me about last night, the 39, but the biggest thing I think is getting back in the win column.
It is. You want to try and stop those losing streaks as fast as you possibly can, just to get confidence within the group. I'm glad that although we didn't get that first goal of the game, we had the ability to come back and get one before that first period ended, so that way we could go into that second fresh, clean slate and move on, because we haven't won a game, we've been down. So, just a good resolve here in a 3-3, and glad to be back in that win column.
You talked about it before the game, Dan. You wanted to see a good start out of your team. Yes, you fell behind, but you had to feel good with how the team was controlling that first period of play.
Oh, I thought we did. They scored on their first shot, and then it kind of went a little bit of a screen there and found its way in, but our guys just the positive on the bench, and now I think that was the biggest thing. There was no letdown. There was no hanging their heads. We knew we were playing well. We knew that we were spending some time offensively early on. We knew we had to keep moving our feet, moving pucks quick to catch them before they got set up in their 1-1-3 neutral zone. So we were doing all the right things, and we just had to stick with it.
And you certainly did. Iowa next weekend for a pair.
Yeah, they're playing good hockey. There's no doubt about it. They won a couple this week. I know they went to overtime. I think the Kalamazoo beat them in overtime today, but they got their players back down from the American League. They got their captain, Chris Bennett, down, Reese Smolek on the point. They're going to be a tough opponent. They know what we did to them there, and they're going to want to try and win 2 in our building.
All right, Dan, congratulations on the win. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, guys.